teams ready to face off in a clash that will captivate fans across the globe. The tension's building, and this is one you won't want to miss. A very warm welcome to you. We're at the BayArena in Leverkusen today. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson, and we've got live Bundesliga action on the way. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they take on Leipzig.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
Out wide, and they're using it. Chance to move ahead, and he's done really well to keep that out. And we've got goal news coming in from Deutsche Bank Park, so let's get over to Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They've scored the opener with only 9 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, so it's going to be interesting to see what's expected of the wing-backs here. Are they going to be high up the field or drop deeper to make a back five? Only time will tell.
It was a positive result for Leipzig in their last game against Freiburg. What do you think we can expect today?
Well, I thought it was a good defensive display to keep a clean sheet away from home and then take their chance when it came. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
Chance to score! It's in! Deadlock broken! And just how crucial could that prove to be?
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Loic Bardet. Garcia. Terrier. Good ball, decent looking attack this. And taken cleanly, showing real authority there. Udogie. Nicholas Seidel. Could be setting something now. Closed it down well. Garcia. Piero Incapia. Terrier. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? And able to come away with the ball. brings the first half to a close here at the Bay Arena.
When we get out there, I've got to play this. I like it. I like the tempo. Alright, cool. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, fair enough. I like it. I like the tempo. Alright, cool. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, fair enough.
We're back in business. One half down, one to go. Loic Bardet. Aleix Garcia. Bardet. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, he'll certainly bring a lot of know-how to this team, and of course quality. I think he's still got a lot to offer, and it's a shrewd bit of business.
And being told of a goal at Frankfurt, so let's cross to Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 54 minutes played.
As ever, thank you, Alex. Terrier. Setting up the chance. The effort shut out. A chance to draw level from this corner, perhaps. Substitution coming up. A short corner taken. Garcia. And the cross comes in. Oh, great work from the keeper to keep it out.
Well, that was great goalkeeping, and Bayer Leverkusen can't... believe they haven't levelled here.
No time to think. Out for a goal kick. Play to restart. Well, both bosses have decided to make a change now. Vardy. Your complete coverage of the Bundesliga here on EA TV continues as Leverkusen face Freiburg. Be sure to tune in for that one. Oh, could be a chance here. Taken without any trouble. We're inside the final 15 minutes. Saival. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
There's a chance for them to go now. And he's pinged a beauty. Excellent progress, and it continues. Making good ground and still going. minutes left now. Robertson. Not long to go, but there could be something happening for them now. But the keeper quick off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Nicholas Seibald. On they go under no real pressure. And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
It was a tight game, but...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Good evening to you from a city that has become one of Germany's most visited in recent years. We're in Leipzig. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's RB Leipzig up against Bayern Munich.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence, and the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Where's it away?
Well, he was taking no risks there, was he?
Can he put them in front? Oh, again the woodwork! Taking it away.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened. Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. It could be up for grabs. And into the keeper's grasp now.
Yeah, you could see the relief as he finally collects it. Well, what a great first save that was.
Okay, it looks as though there's been a goal at the Signal Iduna Park. Over to Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that. played.
Alex, thank you very much. Palinha. And Diaz has it. Tar. Perfect challenge. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And Leipzig have it back now. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. And the throw in here for Leipzig.
As you can see, the stats say it all. Neither side have had enough quality in the last third. They've lacked a final pass. Hopefully this game picks up.
And news coming through from the Bochum game. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a goal for Union. They've scored the opener here with 5 minutes left to play before half-time.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Leipzig have possession again. We're using the space really well. Well, what a good strike, but I must say, an even better save. Corner kick played in. And that is going to do it. That is going to be all for the first half here in Leipzig. So underway once more, no goals, no drama to be honest in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Luis Diaz. Ito. Now Harry Kane. Harry Kane slips it through. It's a weighted pass. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, we can see from the replay, it's going to go down as an own goal. You've got to feel for them here. It's really unlucky to concede like that.
So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Over it comes. A bit disappointing in the end. Interception to snuff out the danger. He has teammates around him. Ito. Eyeing an opening. Oh, good hands there from the keeper. I'm hearing someone has scored in the Borussia Dortmund game, but exactly who? Alex Scott will tell us.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart. It's all level again at 2-2 with 65 minutes play.
Alex looking. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
He's offside, so it wouldn't have stood anyway, but you've got to be hitting the target from there, though.
Luis Diaz. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, it's a good transfer, isn't it? And I'm sure he'll add a lot to his new side. It is important that he hits the ground running. I think it's a fair value as well.
And a clear foul. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. From a long way out. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. And a scoring update for you from the Borussia Dortmund match. Alex Scott has the information.
Yeah, another goal for Dortmund. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with just over 10 minutes.
And the shot. Great drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alex off there. Just to confirm, Dortmund did score in that match, and their overall advantage stands now at 4-2. Showing good ball control. The prospect of settling the game. Timely defending when it mattered. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. So the final whistle here, and the two sides went at it hammer and tongs, but a draw in the end. What did you make of it from the Leipzig point of view?
Well, I think you have to see it as a point game, don't you?
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome to this great stadium with an old-time feel, nestling in the forest to the southeast of Berlin, the Stadion an der Alten Försterei. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It's Union Berlin versus RB Leipzig. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. This is how it looks for the home side.
It's certainly a 3-4-2-1 formation, and this can be quite balanced with the three central defenders, the two holding midfielders keeping it quite tight at the back. But then when they go forward, you've got the three attackers and the wing-backs joining in as well to cause problems.
Oh, it might be. Well, not too far away at all, but getting underneath it ever so slightly. And here's how Leipzig will line up.
Well, it does look to be a 3-4-2-1, and the flexibility in this will be provided by the wing-backs. The two midfielders can help in both defence and attack, and they'll look to dominate that midfield battle.
Well, the short corner routine. The inside route looks promising. And fired against the crossbar. Very alert defending to cut off the supply.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Eyeing an opening. Takes the shot. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort.
Well, the visitors have dominated possession over the past 15 minutes. They're really taking the game to the opposition. They've had countless opportunities and they fully deserve to be ahead. But it's about taking that next chance when it comes.
Well, that's right, and unusually they don't have the ball on this occasion. Tim Skarke. Committed challenge. Leipzig being afforded too much space. Benish. And showing fine vision. And perfectly positioned.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
Well, possibilities in the centre. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, I'm not sure that they're going to get many opportunities, so they'll have to be clinical when they do. The crowd is certainly playing their part here.
Who can he pick out? Still pressure. And so there it is. The first half is in the history books here at the Stadion an der Alten Försterei. So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Determined defending. Right, something has happened at the Borussia Park, but what specifically? Alex can tell us.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It's now 1-0, 46 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, and at that price, it does seem like a very good bit of business.
Oh, look at this, they must score! And the keeper taking care of the situation. Trying to absorb the pressure. This might get them in front. And it's a penalty! This to make it 1-0. And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, if we watch this again, that's so close to being a fantastic stop. The goalkeeper anticipates which way the ball's going to go. He shows great agility to get across the goal, but the ball just manages to sneak in over the top.
So on with the match, and that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. Danilo Duki. Juranovic. Looking for the final pass. Good ball over the top. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Well, a goal has gone in the Freiburg game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Freiburg. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 68 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Duki. Well, that one has promise. Clears it away. Another live match from the Bundesliga coming up soon on EA TV. It's Union Berlin facing Werder Bremen.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing...
Hang on, sir, they might score! Well, that's good defending, well organised. At the back.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape. Was good there, out possession.
Juranovic. How can they find a late leveller? Crossing into the middle. And he read it well, intercepting it. The electronic board showing 1 additional minute. The final whistle, that will do it, and all is well in the Leipzig camp on the strength of this result. 3 points for them. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Good evening to you from a city that has become one of Germany's most visited in recent years. We're in Leipzig. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me today is Sue Smith. And it's a league phase match that's on the menu in the Champions League. What are your expectations for today?
Well, what a key match this could prove to be. The crowd will be important if they are to secure their place in the playoffs. If they stick to the game plan, there'll be plenty of celebrating at the end, that's for sure.
What do you like about that pass? Intercepting it intelligently. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Alessandro Bastoni plays alongside Benjamin Pavard in central defence. And it's 2 strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Moving the ball nicely. But then the one that fails to hit its target. And the equation looks like this. Will the fans be celebrating a place in the playoffs today?
Yeah, they just need to focus on themselves here, get the 3 points.
Oh, really had to stretch to reach that one. Superb goalkeeping. But he's gone short with it. Might lead to a chance. Leipzig couldn't keep it. Danger here. And played to the front post. Terrific agility to deny them a goal.
Wow, how did he save that? It was so close to him. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Elects to go short. Trying to tee it up. Well, the chance has been missed. No other way to describe it. Well, a goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They've scored the opener with 27 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. In the perfect position to read it. Plenty of support here. Nice weight on the pass. In behind. Simple save, really. Çalhanoğlu. Bisek. Ezequiel Palacios. Martinez. Wonderfully weighted pass. And the cross into the middle. And defensive play to be applauded.
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lacked that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
This might be productive. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Now what can they do from here? That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. The verdict is offside here. Time for a change then. Çalhanoğlu. Good looking ball. Will the cross work out for them? Oh, pushed onto the woodwork. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Nice looking move this. And a good take under duress there. Pavard. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
Exactly what was required. Oh, useful ball. Matteo Darmian. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Good idea. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And the keeper has it after... Tension-laden sequence.
Well, he's certainly relieved he could gather that, but what a brilliant initial save.
The prospect of settling the game. Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for Marseille. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 80 minutes played. I can't see them losing this one now, Derek.
Thank you, Alex. Away. The score sheet is still blank here.
This wasn't a bad effort, but they have to make one of these chances count.
Pavard. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. So near, but wide. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. And there goes the final whistle, and they must wait to find out if they're going to be involved in the playoffs. It will be exciting.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag throughout the league phase. It's just so important that they continue to...
After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. You won't want to miss a second of it. Hello to you from the Red Bull Arena. I'm Guy Mowbray, and Sue Smith is alongside me for commentary. And we've got action for you from the Bundesliga today. It's Leipzig, and they take on Schalke.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And we've got goal news coming in from Signal Iduna Park. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're the first on the score sheet here with only 1 minute on the clock.
As ever, thank you, Alex. Al-Shish. This is looking better with every stride. And that's where it ends. Ron Schallenberg. Well, this is looking good. Has the space to whip it in here. That's really well played, halting the attack.
Yeah, snuffed out nicely.
As they come, but the keeper is oh so sharp, read that brilliantly. Ever closer to goal here. Oh, what a wonderful challenge. Played in with that. Well, it has to be perfectly struck from that distance, and that wasn't.
It wasn't. He certainly got the confidence to have a go from there, but he gets it all wrong. It's miles away from the target.
Lovely weighted pass. That's good physical play. Trying to carve out the angle. Could get it over now. Genuine chance here. A really good interception to take the ball.
Yeah, it's great awareness, that. Positioning was spot on there.
Going for goal here. Had a pop, but never likely to cause any real alarm.
As you can see from the stats, the game isn't anything to write home about. Both sides lacking ambition at the moment. Hopefully we'll see more imagination in the final third and the game sparks to life.
And with that, the first half in Leipzig comes to a close. There's the first kick of the second half, with the deadlock yet to be broken. Having a try. Well, he really wound that up, and he was very close to scoring.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. All a bit chaotic, this.
Yeah, they maybe just need to keep it simple.
Schellenberg. Auschisch. Wanting to split them, but this move is looking promising, but not really going anywhere fast with it. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. And good work from the keeper to get across and deal with the danger. So a Leipzig corner. Could they get themselves in front from this? Oh, and surely. Good hands from the keeper. Adil Auschisch. Auschisch. They might be in. Worth a go. Crucial defending. I'm being told of a goal in the game at Signal Iduna Park, so let's get over to Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 69 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. Auschisch. Nicely played through. It's a terrific save, having not had much to do.
Yeah, but credit where it's due. It's a fantastic stop.
And that's going to be a free kick. Anthony Robinson. On to Tomori. Castello Luqueba. Saival. That's a good spot, well played.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked up.
And it's on there. Oh, great tackle, goal saver. Adil Auschisch. Ball given away. Oh, wonderful ball that. And that is the final whistle. Well, nothing to split the two sides and the points shared. What did you make of the home performance today?
Yeah, it's obviously...
Match day is finally here with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale and the anticipation has never been higher. Good evening and welcome. Hopefully you're able to stay nice and warm wherever you're tuning in from tonight. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And it's time here to bring down the curtain on the league phase of the Champions League. It's Leipzig and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, if Real Madrid play at their best, start the game on the front foot and show composure in front of goal, they should clinch a playoff spot. It's as simple as that.
Valverde. And that has been adjudged to be offside. This is the Leipzig lineup.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Staying patient, the defence staying in shape. Missed to see them lead. And that is how to stop a goal.
Excellent defending at just the right time as well.
This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of the park. And they're playing with two strikers in attack. News coming in of a goal elsewhere, so let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They're the first on the score sheet here with 17 minutes played.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. Nice vision in that pass. Oh, good ball, that could be in. It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but then there's still plenty to do afterwards. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. That's a lovely goal.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Jude Bellingham. That's not a bad-looking ball. Put into the box. Struggling to keep the ball there. Going to hand to Alex Scott now with an update from one of the other games.
It's a goal for Villa. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 34 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it. Working hard to win it back there. Timber. On to De Ligt. Well, not long to go until the break now, and the hosts are edging this first half.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
That is where it ends. And that's going to be all for the first half here in Leipzig. Real Madrid behind then as the second half starts, and they mount a response in the next 45 minutes. It's a terrific... Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Could be a chance here. Punched away, clear for now. Having a try. Good save, and look where it's gone. Danger dealt with. Just a reminder that we have more Bundesliga coverage. Coming up for you. An hour played, 30 to go now. Oh, worth a shot. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. Off we go once more at 3-0. Kylian Mbappe. On to Camavinga. Tidy in possession there. Pushing forward now to make the right choice. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Camavinga. Now time to cross to Alex Scott with news of a goal.
And it's his second goal for Manchester City. They're now behind by 1 with 74 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Too much weight put on the pass, goal kick. Well, both bosses have decided to make a change now. Still going here. Nicholas Seiwald struggling to keep the ball there. Seiwald. Good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. They might be in. Robinson. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. And that might have ended up a lot better than it has. That's it, all over here, and although it's gone right to the wire, it is job done. He'll be featuring in the playoffs.
Well, they can celebrate with the fans now. They've worked really hard to get to this stage, and they just about deserve it. It's been a struggle, though.
Oh, worth a shot. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. It's a terrific cap. Well, he's got 2 now, and he's playing a starring role here. Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0. Well, the camera is focused on one man here. After a stunning hat-trick last time out, can he maintain that red-hot form today? Hello to you from Deutsche Bank Park. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith. And we've got live Bundesliga action on the way. It's Eintracht Frankfurt and they take on Leipzig.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game.
Nicking this on. Really solid defending.
Yeah, he's just so brave, isn't he? Puts his body on the line.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
It looks like a 4-5-1 to me. It seems quite defensive, so I'd expect them to sit back, be quite tight and compact, but then they'll look to counter when they get the chance.
Ansgar Knauf. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
Yeah, what a game he had last time out with his hat-trick. His link-up, his finishes, his movement, absolutely top class. Let's see what he can do today.
Options available in the middle. Won the ball, now to keep it. There's room to do something here. Different angle for him now. Oh, just wide. And he's really picked his spot there too. Ansgar Knauf. Hooks the ball into the box. And not the end to the move they were looking for. João Cancelo. Seiwald. Shooting the ball but being kept at bay with the sides locked level. And a great stop to turn the ball away. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Being pressed here. The defence quick to snatch it back.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Holding it up, now to lay it. Christensen. And it's given away. Robinson. Right idea, but the wrong side of the fine margins. And with that, the first half comes to an end in Frankfurt. So after a low-key first 45, we live in hope that the excitement is still to come. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Making good progress here. Still going here, and that's nicely won to see off the threat. Skiri. Well, I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Yeah, I think they've done well signing him. He'll certainly add to the squad, and the fans, I'm sure, will be pleased. It's a decent value as well.
Robinson. And this might be promising. Well, we have more coverage from the Bundesliga coming up on EA TV as Eintracht face Werder Bremen, another one for your viewing diary. Will a goal to give them the lead come at the end of it?
Yeah, they've upped the pace now. Moving it with purpose, aren't they?
This to go in front. Oh, it's a golden chance that's been missed.
It's got to be more composed in front of goal. It's a big chance missed to take the lead.
Only 15 minutes left for play now. A move of real promise now. It's played into the box. Struggling to keep it here. No way through, possession lost.
Well, what an atmosphere inside here. The fans are really getting behind them. They want to win this as much as the players. There's so little time left now.
It's more or less next goal wins time. Could this be it? But just a bit too much on it. Keeper's ball. Robinson. Well, ambitious efforts. Well, still 0-0 here, but it's not for the want of trying.
No, there's certainly been plenty of effort, plenty of endeavour. It's just whether they can take advantage of one of these chances now.
So that's it. It's ended goalless, which always feels like a bit of a shame. Your thoughts, Sue, on the game overall?
Yeah, it was disappointing in the end. You can't fault the effort or the endeavour of both sides, but they just lacked that little bit of quality in the final third. I did think we'd get a few goals today.
Match day is finally here, with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale, and the anticipation has never been higher. Hello to you from the Red Bull Arena. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And the excitement is rising here for the quarter-final of the Cup. It's Leipzig, and they take on Hoffenheim.
These two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be feisty, it should be entertaining, and it should be full of quality.
This is the Leipzig lineup. Peter Gulacsi is the goalkeeper. João Cancelo starts with David Raum in the fullback positions, and they go with just one in attack. They can't go any further here, offside. This is the Hoffenheim lineup.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Well, they got the deal done, and now it's time to see what he'll bring to the team. What are we going to see on his debut?
Well, I'd be looking at his positional play today. Is he going to make the right decisions when to tuck in, when to get tight to his winger, and when to pass players on? If he gets those right, he'll have a good game, because on the ball, he's an excellent talent.
That looks decent, making progress here. And it must be. Fearless block. Loje. And the chance slips away.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Room to do something here. He goes, and on, and on. And unable to retain possession. Lots of room for them now. Decent looking cross played in. It hasn't come to anything. Disappointing. And that's that. The flags up. Closed it down well. Have a go here. Oh, it was well worth a go, but it's gone narrowly wide. Working hard to win it back there. Promising looking ball. Puts the ball into the box. This could be dangerous. Great instinct there to cut it out. Baumgartner. Really good pass. Oh, the flag's up. The offside. Seiwald. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. No goals in the first half. What will this next 45 minutes bring? And the referee signals advantage. Wouter Berger. That will keep the attack moving nicely. Switched on and ready to intercept there.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Need to get tighter here. Oh, good ball in behind. Now it's on for them. And the keeper does well to keep it out. Now the chance for them to pull forward. Well, it looked promising, but came to nothing in the end. And we have 30 minutes left. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, the fee is reported to be around about £60 million, which is a lot of money, but I think he's worth it. He's going to be under huge pressure, of course, but I'm sure he'll be able to cope with it.
Berger. Cancellieri. Now with Berger. Matteo Cancellieri. Adam Bojek. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. And there's more from the Bundesliga on the way here on EA TV as Leipzig face Heidenheim. Be sure to tune in for that one.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Now, here they go. That's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Lovely weighted pass. Having a try. A body in the way.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
5 minutes left. Still absolutely nothing in it. It's more or less next goal wins time. Could this be it? It doesn't get far.
Well, if Leipzig score now, this place will erupt. The fans have been brilliant today.
It's full time, and we're going the distance here. Extra time on the way. Here's a chance.
we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And hello from the Heldenstadt, as it's known, the city of heroes. The venue is the Red Bull Arena. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's RB Leipzig versus Heidenheim.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Can take the lead. And that is defending of the highest order.
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. Magnificent defending. And he has options available. A magnificent run. And a chance to whip it in here. And cutting it out. Well, a scruffy little sequence with neither side able to control the ball.
No surprise we've seen possession change hands quickly. Neither side able to dominate.
And collected with considerable ease. And he read it superbly. And the ball in behind the defenders. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Henry. Palmer. Intelligent ball. Now what can they do from here? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And just content to clear that one away. It will be a throw-in. Thwarted there following the cross. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Over it comes. Danger still on. Threat over for now, it seems. Referee's whistle. That concludes the first half here at the Red Bull Arena. So into the second half, and it would take a brave person to predict the outcome of this one. Well, good idea. Can he put them in front? And there it is, penalty. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
This to make it 1-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Keeper goes one way, the ball goes the other. Good strike.
Underway again here, and with that goal, the challenge has been thrown down. Nice looking pass. Not forcing the issue, great composure. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And breaking developments at the Volkswagen Arena. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg. They've scored the opener here with 53 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Could play it in. An incredible block. And an opportunity from the corner to get right back into this one. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And got rid of it.
Well, he's certainly given his team time to reorganise here.
Bush. Jan Schupner. Oh, nice ball. Got a big Bundesliga match for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's RB Leipzig facing Bayern. Very timely interception. From what I'm hearing, there's been a goal in the Bayern Leverkusen game. Alex Scott has all the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. They've pulled one back with 74 minutes played.
Decent chance. Blocked it brilliantly. Still a chance. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Oh, that's a clever ball. Perfectly positioned. Can he deliver? Chance! In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. But it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Very effective pass. Good looking run. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a
After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. You won't want to miss a second of it. Hello, and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. Guy Mowbray here for commentary with Sue Smith alongside me. And we've got live Bundesliga action on the way. It's Bayern Munich, and they take on Leipzig.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
This is today's Bayern Munich starting lineup.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Well, in their last game, Leipzig had the upper hand against Heidenheim. What do you expect from them this time? Musiala! And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Able to skip past. Looks a good ball. Well, speculative try. Asking quite a lot to score from there, and that's missed by quite a bit.
Oh no, what's he doing there? That's an opportunity wasted. It's got to be a perfect shot to beat the goalkeeper, and that wasn't.
Out of play for a throw, and maybe just a lapse in concentration. This could be threatening. And they've snuffed out the threat.
Yeah, nipped that in the bud. He did so well to stop them.
Should score here. The keeper quick to get across and make the save. And it's a short one. And the forward progress continues. Oh, chance here. You can feel the frustration after that. Possibly should have hit the target. Bayern Munich have the ball again. Dumfries. Keeping the ball, but being kept at bay with the sides locked level.
Oh, it's just about that final ball now, isn't it?
Getting closer. From a long way out. Well stopped and safely away. And it's saved and helped. Kane. Jamal Musiala. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. And so the action resumes. Will we see goals in this second half? And it's a corner, and if they get it right, Leipzig could take the lead here. And the corner is fired in. Well met, certainly, but nothing to trouble the goalkeeper. Michael Olise. Harry Kane. Palhinha. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And the defence regains control.
Yeah, he was just in the right place at the right time. That's class defending that.
And it's opened up! Oh, great save. Goalkeeping of the highest quality. Substitution coming up. And maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power.
Well, as you can see, they're creating plenty of chances, just haven't been able to make it count, haven't been clinical enough. Surely it's only a matter of time, though, before they do find the breakthrough.
Throw in here for Leipzig. Well read to gain possession. Could be setting something now, and it must be. And the tackle spot on. Well, I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Oh, they're in on goal here.
Oh, superb. Right place, great save.
Oh, it's a wonderful save. It comes at him quickly, very little time to react, but he just manages to keep it out. It's great goalkeeping.
Being delivered. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking really promising.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
Kimmich. Deo Upamecano. Working hard to win it back there. And the football continues with the first leg of the last 16 of the Cup on the way on EA TV as Leipzig face Villarreal. Another one for your viewing diary.
Yeah, there's not that many games left to the final, so big opportunity for both sides. Should be a good in that.
Ito. Not so much given away as cleverly won. 10 minutes to go. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. Can they take advantage? And that's a pretty straightforward one to keep out. So down to the final 5 minutes and still they're deadlocked at 0-0. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Good here for one more chance to win it, but it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Jamal Musiala. Possession lost just at the point of something happening, and it's all over without a goal for anyone to cheer. Sue, what's your verdict on what we've seen today?
Well, certainly wasn't...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello everyone, ahead of the action, and we're certainly looking forward to it here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And this Champions League playoff round first leg meeting has us all on tenterhooks. It's Villarreal, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, it certainly wasn't easy for these teams during the league phase, but this is a massive chance for both sides to progress to the last 16. It will be cagey, it will be interesting, and hopefully full of quality.
Now what can they do from here? Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. To put them in front. Keeper was there to meet it. And played short. That's a good-looking pass. That's well blocked. Very quick thinking there. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
Opportunity! And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Nicolas Pepe. Decent looking pass. Intercepted effortlessly. Really good strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Chance to cross. Opportunity, and holds on to it confidently.
Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play from both sides has been really poor. But some credit must go to the defenders because they've dominated here today.
Can they find a gap in the defence? Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Mikal Tadze. Now he must favour the cross. And out for what will be a Villarreal throw. Easing the pressure there. Well, there it is, the referee's whistle, and that closes the book on the first half here in Villarreal. And the second half is underway. Leipzig have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Fight. Pape. Nicolas Pepe. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Robinson. Nicolas Zeiwald. Oh, this looks useful. Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. A live game from the Bundesliga for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's RB Leipzig against Mainz.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Nicolas Pepe. Pape. A very good tackle. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front. Promising looking ball. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Moleiro. It's with Fight. 10 minutes to go then. Pape. Sanchez. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Bakayoko. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Intelligent ball. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that wasn't what the move deserved, really.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest. And a fine result for the away fans. And if they can repeat this sort of performance on home soil, then they will surely be going through.
Well, it's a slender lead, but one I think they deserve. They were certainly the more fluid team in possession.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome to a city that often gets overshadowed by nearby Frankfurt, but of course is a football city in its own right. We're in Mainz. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It is Mainz facing RB Leipzig.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And the shot. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Corner kick played in. Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Hoffenheim game. And that means we join Alex Scott for an update.
It's a goal for Hoffenheim. It's now 1-0, 9 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Philip Mwene. Oh, tremendous vision. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance. But the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Leipzig so very well drilled and organised at the back. It usually takes something special to pierce their defence.
Well, their defensive game plan is second to none this season, and that comes down to the coach and his work on the training field. That doesn't happen by chance. This is planned, practiced and perfected on a daily basis.
Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Can he put it away? Offside the decision. Maloney. Da Costa. Intercepted effortlessly. But I think we'd better send it over to Alex because I understand there's been a goal at the Pre-Zero Arena.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 32 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that, but really sticking to their task defensively. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Oh, they have it again. Da Costa. And so the first half has come to an end here in Rheinland-Pfalz. So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. Well, a big Bundesliga match for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Mainz facing Werder Bremen.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Opportunity. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. OK, it looks as though there's been a goal at the Signal Iduna Park. Over to Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They're back in this now with 53 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, this is one you won't want to miss here on EA TV Live. The second and decisive leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie. It's RB Leipzig against Villarreal.
What a chance this is, Derek.
He gave it quite the whack, but not on target. And Leipzig with the ball again. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Has a go! Great defending here. Really well positioned.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
And that a play for a Leipzig throw-in. Joao Cancelo. And played in. Could be threatening. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Nicolas Seiwald. Oh, that's splendid play.
Well, there it is. Leipzig have completely dominated the possession in the last 15 minutes and played some really good football. They just need to have the end product and they'll surely win the game.
Slight miscue in the final third. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Well, Dortmund were rewarded the penalty. He hit it straight down the middle. Goalkeeper had no chance. It's now 3-1 with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Alex with the info as ever. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Losing possession. Can they nudge in front late on here? Didn't go to plan in the end. And the referee blows for full time. It's a share of the points here, but no goals on the scoreboard. Stuart, your overall assessment?
Well, Derek, I've certainly seen better games, but I thought both teams defended really well at times. But the lack of attacking quality...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Good evening to you from a city that has become one of Germany's most visited in recent years. We're in Leipzig. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And decision day coming up, the second and decisive leg of this Champions League playoff round tie. It's RB Leipzig, and they face Villarreal.
Well, this could go either way. It was a fairly even first go.
Takes the shot. He's blocked it.
That's great defending there.
And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, it's great to see both teams using wingers. It's now just a case of which team uses them best and which pair get the better crosses into the box. It should be a good watch.
A gift for any goalkeeper. Bakayoko. Chance here. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
What confidence he's playing with at the moment. Second top scorer in the competition, and I expect him to have more impact again today.
Costa with it. Pape. On to Pepe. Gay. Well, good run and good ball control. Looking cross. And under pressure, that was a fine play. Ouedraogo. Joao Cancelo. Long way out. And no way through.
Well, he wasn't going to be beaten, was he?
Succeeded in winning it back. Can he? A hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Gay. Here's Luke Shaw. And he read it superbly. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Santi Comesaña. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Juan Foyt. Santi Comesaña. An effective challenge. Well, more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's RB Leipzig versus Stuttgart. There's the shot. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. And losing the ball there.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Options in the middle. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Back underway. 1-0 it is. Referee spotting the transgression. Speculative effort. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And good anticipation. Here's Luke Shaw. Moleiro. Santi Comesaña. Trying to tee it up. Attending to his defensive chores. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Santi Comesaña. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead?
Yeah, they're just looking for an opening here.
Decent chance! Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Joao Cancelo. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
It seems to be a slight problem with his calf, but he hasn't asked to come off yet.
Cheers, Jeff. Gay. It's with fight. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Well, that one has promise, and he's clear his lines. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time. So they kick off again. What's it going to take to settle the outcome? Moleiro. A really good pass. And a clever piece of defending.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Schlager. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. Zayvert. On the ball, Schlager. Chance to finish. Just narrowly off target. Jose Perez. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. And it's with Freeman. Pat Gay. Good through ball. And Leipzig have it back now. Schlager. Danger building. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? Could be troublesome. On to Perez. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Job done from the spot. And just like that, he's come up with the save. And there it is, perfectly executed. And finding the bottom corner. Can he keep his cool? Too much elevation off the crossbar. Low and accurate, that penalty. Can he remain calm? Critical as always in front of goal. From the spot. A goal here, and it's finished. And there we have it. They've stamped their ticket for the next round.
Well, all the pressure was on him, but he looked so cool, didn't he? It was never in doubt that he wouldn't score. Well, just look at this again. It's a great penalty, right into that top corner. Absolutely no chance for the keeper there.
The atmosphere is electric as two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium. warm welcome to Leipzig's Red Bull Arena. Guy Obre here for commentary with Sue Smith alongside me. And we've got action for you from the Bundesliga today. It's Leipzig and they take on Stuttgart.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
And no one can seem to settle on the ball.
Yeah, they're not really connecting, are they?
Takes it on, off the crossbar.
Well, that was a good attempt, and they're unlucky not to be in the lead. They've started really well, and they would have deserved that, you've got to say.
Here's the Stuttgart team sheet.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this, it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
And the attack breaks down. Over to Alex Scott now. She's got a goal at Borussia Dortmund to report.
Yes, it's a goal for Freiburg. They've scored the opener with 17 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well read to gain possession. And it's given away. Now this has to be. And it's there. And he's put that one away very nicely indeed.
Well, it's an impressive ball to put him through. Really sharp vision to create the chance. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Angelo Stiller. Thiago Thomas. Stiller. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Teeing up the chance now. Working hard to win it back there. Antoine Griezmann. Undav. A little sloppy on the ball there. Time for some positive wing play now. And it's on now. And the keeper reads it well and saves. Getting closer. Oh, it must be here. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
And there's the whistle, and that will do it for the first half at the Red Bull Arena. And so we're underway with the second half. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the best option. Close, though.
Well, he surprised everyone, including me. It's a decent effort, you've got to say.
Antoine Griezmann. Bit sloppy in possession. And being told of a goal in the Dortmund game, so let's go to Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Freiburg. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 51 minutes played.
As ever, thank you, Alex. Well, we have more Bundesliga coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as Leipzig face Wolfsburg. Another match for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, always entertaining between those two. Can't wait to watch it. Well, Leipzig haven't kept the ball very well, but they've looked so dangerous playing on the break. They've looked to invite their opponents onto them and then utilise that space that they leave in behind.
Worth a go. Well, he went for power and got plenty of it, but it's whistled wide. We move past the hour mark. The goalkeeper has that and keeps it in his grasp. And that's a throw for RB Leipzig. Lovely setup. Onto João Cancelo. Genuine chance here. Offside here. And here's a change being made by Leipzig. He's setting something now. And it's comfortably gathered. Really well cut out. Now for the fight back. Fearless block. And we've got goal news coming in from Signal Iduna Park. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 76 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. This could be dangerous. And tidy work to push it to safety. Thomas. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Take things forward a notch here. Oh, worth a shot. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points suit.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some of the play today.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and welcome to Northern Germany. We find ourselves here at the Volkswagen Arena in Wolfsburg. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Wolfsburg, and a goal! An early boost for them, the first goal of the game, they're off and running. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Arnold. Skov Olsen. And a chance to whip it in here. And smuggled behind for the corner.
They still need to defend this set play.
And there's the delivery. The crossbar got in the way. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. There's been quite a bit of pre-match chatter about Christian Eriksen. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Plenty of support here. Oh, this looks useful. Robinson. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Lovro Mayer. Trying to tee it up. Using space on the opposite flank now. Well, trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. And the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. So the corner played into the box. Well, I understand something has happened at the Volkspark Stadion, so without further ado, it's over to Alex.
It's another goal for Union. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely. They're ahead by 2 now, with 34 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Wolfsburg recovering possession well. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Gives it a go! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So 2-0 now. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Vitaly Mikolenko. Really good build-up, but no end product. Happy to shoot. Keeper had it covered. Who's going to get on the end of it? A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Well, there we have it. Half-time here at the Volkswagen Arena. And so the ball is moving again here, with Leipzig looking to build on a largely positive first-half performance. Skov Olsen. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? That's a nice looking ball. Never really close to the goal, and it will be a goal kick. Substitution time it is here. Raum. Leonardo Banerdi. Zaiwald. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig, but timely defending when it mattered. Mehmet Zeki Çelik. Promising looking ball. Clattered away. And news of a goal at the VVK Arena. And with full details, here's Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. You could see he
Jumping
knew.
in. They're in a great position here. And pushed away. Really fine goalkeeping. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Oh, there's some real concern looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. Just to clarify, Leverkusen did score in that game, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Zaiwald. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Good-looking effort! That showed guts and courage.
Yeah, that was a good piece of defending.
Arnold. Patrick Wimmer. On the ball, Maier. What to like about that pass? Leipzig come away with it. And a goal to update you on in the Augsburg match. That means we join Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They're pulled ahead by 2 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Alex with the info as ever. Plenty of support here. In search of an equaliser. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Time for a change then. Fikayo Tomori. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans want. to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Good evening to you from a city that has become one of Germany's most visited in recent years. We're in Leipzig. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And we've got action from the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. It's RB Leipzig up against Sporting.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we're getting to the business end now, aren't we? Started with 36 teams in the league phase, but just 16 left now. And it's key that they get off to a good start.
Sorry, Sue, a chance. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Yeah, it's a very similar look, isn't it? So it'll probably come down to those individual matchups. I think those wide areas will play a key role, though. It's so important that the fullbacks get forward and push their opposite number back.
Pedro Gonçalves. Morten Hjulmand. Showing good situational awareness.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
David Raum. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Trincao. Quaresma. Morita. Trincao. Morten Hjulmand. Braganza. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. David Raum. Nicolas Seiwald. Baumgartner. And a long way out. And what a magical save it was. Now sending it in. And a long way off target with the header.
Yeah, this is great defending. There's so much pressure on him just as he's about to head this. Means he can't hit the target.
Pedro Gonçalves. Ioannidis. Hjulmand. Braganza. Eduardo Quaresma. And that is going to do it. That is going to be all for the first half here in... So underway again. You might call it a defensive masterclass so far. Will either attack come to life? Daniel Braganza. He has teammates around him. Played into the centre. And it's all rather fizzled out. That's a good-looking pass. It's looking promising. And the final analysis, it was good defending. A live game from the Bundesliga for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's RB Leipzig against Augsburg.
Yeah, always entertaining between those two. Can't wait to watch it.
What do you like about that pass? Could play it in. Able to deal with the threat. Excellent vision. And that is offside. So making the substitution now. Luis Javier Suarez. Quaresma. What can Sporting do from this position? Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, and it's great the way they interchange positions, isn't it?
Well, that ball looks promising. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Joao Cancelo. Could be threatening. Now a decent position, showing a great defensive instinct.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's certainly cranked up a notch or two over the last 5 minutes or so. And you just think they're going to get one more big chance before the final whistle.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Schulman. Trincao. Quaresma. And we will have just one additional minute. And so the referee says that will do it for this contest anyway. This first leg is over. It ends goalless here, and now we can look...